We're always like swamped, right? Swamped with tasks and information and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
What if there's a way to not just manage all that,
Yeah.
but to actually use it to make smarter decisions
Mm.
and achieve better results?
Yeah.
And that's what we're diving into today.
Okay, cool.
It's the potential of AI as like a teammate,
Oh, interesting.
not just a tool.
Yeah, that's a fascinating shift in thinking, I think.
Yeah.
We've always been trained to think of AI as something that automates tasks,
Right.
like takes things off our plate.
Right.
But what if it could actually work with us,
Yeah.
collaborate?
Right. And this whole idea was actually sparked by an invitation I got to a meetup
Uh-huh.
that's happening right here in Memphis on January 30th, 2025.
Okay.
And it's the first meetup of the Memphis Global AI community,
Oh, wow.
which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
And the title is really what hooked me.
What is it?
It's AI, your new team member, not just a tool.
I see why that caught your eye.
Yeah.
Being in Memphis, that's an awesome opportunity to connect with people who are thinking about this stuff.
Yeah.
And the fact that they're doing it both in person at the Memphis Microsoft office and also virtually through Microsoft Teams
Right.
makes it super accessible.
Absolutely. Now, I know we want to dive right into the idea of AI as a teammate,
Yeah.
but there's one little detail about the meetup I wanted to point out.
Okay.
The host, Douglas S., will be giving a quick overview of AI products available in Azure and the Microsoft platform.
I'm kind of curious about that.
Yeah.
It seems like AI is like quietly being integrated into so many tools that we use every day.
Yeah. He even mentioned AI integrations into products like Office and Teams.
Wow.
It's getting more and more common than we realize.
Yeah, it really is.
Like working behind the scenes in ways we don't even notice.
That reminds me of how spam filters use AI.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they analyze incoming emails, compare them to known spam patterns, and then they flag anything suspicious.
Yeah.
And it's all happening automatically, so we don't have to sift through every single message.
Right.
So that's AI at work already, just making us more productive without us even realizing it.
Wow. I never thought of it that way.
Yeah.
But that's just a tiny little taste of what AI can do.
Right.
The really exciting part is the presentation by Scott Finney.
Okay.
He's the guest speaker for the meetup.
Tell me about him. What makes his perspective so interesting?
So he's an expert who helps businesses leverage AI to get real-world results.
Like what kinds of results?
We're talking like increased revenue, decreased costs, preventing customer churn, even...
Oh, wow.
Like, seriously.
Those are outcomes that any business would be interested in.
Right.
But how does AI actually make those things happen?
So he's really big on tools like ChatGPT.
Okay.
And he sees them as like total game changers.
Mm-hmm.
Like, for example, imagine using AI to look at customer data
Yeah.
and figure out patterns that could predict chain.
Okay.
You could then reach out to those at-risk customers, like maybe with special offers or more support.
Right.
Potentially you save them and you boost your bottom line.
Yeah.
That's the kind of practical stuff he's talking about.
That's a great example of AI shifting from being a passive tool to like an active collaborator.
Totally.
It's not just about taking tasks off your plate. It's about using those insights to make decisions.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And the coolest part is he doesn't just talk about AI in theory.
Yeah.
He helps businesses actually implement it.
That's huge.
He's all about action, not just sitting around learning.
Yeah, that's crucial. I mean, there's a huge difference between understanding AI and actually using it to solve problems.
Right.
So tell me more about his presentation. What's
Okay.
the main message?
His presentation is called AI, your new team member, not just a tool. And he says we should think of AI as a teammate.
Interesting.
And he uses a lot of his own personal experiences working with AI,
Oh, cool.
especially with ChatGPT,
Okay.
which makes it feel really relatable.
Yeah, I like that he's bringing that personal touch to it.
Yeah.
It makes it more grounded and real,
Right.
not just some abstract future thing.
Right. And he goes deep into how AI can change project management specifically.
Oh, that's perfect.
I know that's something you're always interested in.
Absolutely. Project management can be a real beast.
Right.
So many moving parts and never enough time.
Yeah.
So how does he see AI fitting into all of that?
So he talks about improving efficiency, enhancing decision-making,
Okay.
streamlining workflows. Like imagine AI helping you prioritize tasks,
Yeah.
schedule meetings, even predicting roadblocks in your projects.
Wow.
And he even points out practical AI-powered tools for all sorts of project management tasks.
That's what I'm hoping for. It sounds
Yeah.
like he's offering a real way forward, not just theories.
Right.
But what about people who are, like, hesitant about AI?
Yeah.
I can't be the only one with some concerns.
You're definitely not alone. And the great thing is he addresses those fears head on.
Oh, good.
He doesn't shy away from the challenges. He offers strategies to overcome them.
So he's not just like a cheerleader for AI.
Right.
He's a guide who understands the good and the bad.
Exactly. He talks about the importance of communication,
Yeah.
continuous learning, proactive experimentation
Okay.
for successfully bringing AI into your work.
Those are good skills to develop no matter what you do.
Absolutely. It's about recognizing that AI is changing the way we work.
Yeah.
And to do well in this new world, we need to adapt, be open to learning and experiment.
This deep dive is a good first step in that direction.
Right.
It's a glimpse into how AI can become a valuable teammate.
Yeah.
But this is just the start.
Totally.
We have a lot more to uncover about Scott Finney's presentation and his insights on AI as a collaborator.
Stay tuned for part 2.
Definitely.
We'll explore all that further.
I'm excited. It's kind of funny how we often resist new tech, like out of fear of the unknown.
Oh.
It's like we're hardwired to be wary of anything that shakes things up.
That's so true. And with AI, there's always that worry of, is it going to take my job?
Right.
Which is a real concern. I get it.
Yeah.
And I appreciate that Scott Finney, actually addresses that.
That's good.
Instead of seeing AI as a replacement,
Right.
he talks about it as, enhancing what we can do.
Yeah.
It's not AI versus humans. It's AI and humans working together.
Right, using the best of both worlds.
Exactly. So it's really about this idea of AI as a teammate.
Yeah, just like the title of his presentation. Imagine AI handling all those little tedious tasks.
Yeah.
Like scheduling meetings, sifting through data, generating reports.
Oh my God.
All that stuff that can bog us down.
Totally.
That frees us up to focus on the things that humans are really good at.
Right.
Like creativity, strategic thinking, building relationships.
That's a powerful image.
It is.
If I think about my own work,
Yeah.
I spend so much time just trying to stay organized.
Yeah.
And on top of everything,
Yeah.
if I could hand some of that off to an AI teammate,
Right.
I could actually focus on the big picture stuff.
Exactly. And think about the insights AI could uncover that we might miss.
Oh, yeah.
Let's say you're working on a marketing campaign.
Okay.
An AI teammate could analyze customer data
Mm-hmm.
and spot patterns that tell you which people are most likely to respond to certain messages or offers.
Wow.
That kind of granular insight could make your campaigns way more effective.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I'm starting to see how AI could not only save us time,
Yeah.
but make us better at what we do.
It's like having a superpowered assistant
Yeah.
who can process information and spot trends that would take us forever to do on our own.
It's exciting,
Is.
but I gotta admit, it's a little intimidating too.
That's understandable.
Yeah.
It's a lot to take in.
Right.
But remember what Scott was saying.
Yeah.
Continuous learning and experimentation.
Right.
The more we learn about AI and play around with it, the more
Yeah.
comfortable we'll become.
That's a good point.
Right.
It's not about becoming an AI expert overnight.
Right.
It's about approaching it with curiosity and
Yeah.
trying things out.
That's where events like that Memphis Global AI Community Meetup could be so helpful.
Yeah.
You could meet people who are already using AI
Right?
and learn from their experiences.
You're right. It's a chance to join a community
Uh-huh.
that's embracing the future of work.
Yeah. Yeah, and don't forget about that Global AI Community Boot Camp
Oh, yeah.
coming up in March.
That's right.
That's a chance to really dig into the technical side of things,
Totally.
if you're into that.
Yeah, it's like a whole world of possibilities is opening up.
It really is.
From practical applications in project management
Yeah.
to these bigger questions about the role of AI in society.
Uh-huh.
There's so much to learn and explore.
I'm sensing a key takeaway here.
Yeah.
AI isn't just a technology.
Wow.
It's like a fundamental shift in how we work and how we deal with information.
Right, and we have the power to decide how this all plays out. We can choose to embrace AI as a teammate
Yeah.
and use it to make ourselves stronger.
Which brings up a really important question.
Yeah.
If AI is really our teammate, what happens to us?
Right. What happens to our roles as humans in the workplace?
How do we redefine our jobs when AI is part of the team?
It's like we're on the edge of a whole new era of collaboration,
It really is.
where the lines between humans and AI are getting blurry.
Yeah. And as we navigate this new territory, we need to be curious, open, and willing to adapt.
This deep dive has been amazing.
Yeah, it has.
This idea of AI as a teammate is exciting.
For sure.
And maybe a little scary,
Uh-huh.
but it's a conversation we need to have.
Absolutely. The future of work is being written right now.
Yeah.
And we all have a role to play in that.
This Memphis Global AI Community event sounds like the perfect way to jump into this world of AI collaboration.
It really does a chance to connect with people, hear from experts like Scott Finney, and get some real insights into how AI is changing the way we work.
It's an invitation to not just watch this happen,
Right.
but to actually help shape it.
But the question remains,
Yeah.
if AI is our teammate, what jobs do we give it?
Right.
And how do our own jobs change because of that?
That is a deep question.
It is.
And I think that's a good place to pause for now.
Let's give our listeners some time to think about that.
Stay tuned for part 3,
Yes.
where we'll explore those questions even further. So welcome back to our deep dive into AI as a teammate.
Yes.
We've been exploring Scott Finney's presentation
Right?
and this Memphis Global AI Community event. And it seems pretty clear that AI is going to change the way we work.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
But the big question we left off with
Yeah.
is, what does this all mean for our roles as humans?
Right. Like, what happens to us in this new world of work?
So if we think about AI as a teammate,
Okay.
we might start by assigning it roles based on its strengths. What are some of those AI superpowers?
Well, AI is amazing at data.
Yeah.
Processing tons of information, finding patterns,
Right.
making predictions.
Right.
It can do repetitive tasks really fast and accurately, way better than we can.
Right.
And it can even create stuff,
Like
writing images, music.
So we could have AI teammates as data analysts, process automators,
Yeah,
even creative assistants.
totally.
And that frees us humans up to focus on the things we're good at.
Exactly. Those uniquely human skills.
Right.
Critical thinking, emotional intelligence, problem solving, building relationships.
It's almost like a shift from doing to leading,
Yeah.
strategizing and innovating. Our roles might be more about guiding and collaborating with AI,
Right.
setting the vision,
Yeah.
making sure it's all ethical and responsible.
It's like we become the conductors of an orchestra.
Oh, I like that.
The AI instruments are important,
Yeah,
but we control the overall sound.
that's a great analogy. But this also makes me think about skills. Like, what new skills do we need to do well in this AI world?
Definitely a deeper understanding of AI.
Yeah.
What it can do, how to communicate with it, what its limits are, how to make sense of the result.
And don't forget those soft skills.
Oh, those are huge.
They become even more important now.
Absolutely. Adaptability,
Correct.
creativity, critical thinking, collaboration.
Right. Those are the things that make us different from machines.
Exactly.
So for you listening, what does this all mean? It means always be learning
Yes.
and be willing to try new things.
Right?
Explore how AI can help you with what you already do
Uh-huh.
and open up new opportunities.
Yeah, and be open to the idea that work in the future is a team effort
Right.
between humans and AI.
And maybe the most important thing,
What's that?
we get to shape this future.
That's powerful.
We're not just watching this happen.
Right, we have a voice.
We have a say in how it all goes down
Absolutely.
and making sure it's good for everyone.
This deep dive has really opened my eyes.
Mine too.
This whole AI as a teammate thing, it's exciting and a little scary.
Yeah,
But we need to be talking about it.
absolutely.
The future of work is being created right now,
Is it?
and we all have a part in that.
So keep exploring this stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe check out that Memphis Global AI Community event.
That's a great idea.
Find other ways to learn about AI and what it can do.
There are so many resources out there.
The future is collaborative, and it's waiting for us.
Until next time, keep diving deep.